Hello and welcome back to our place. We are going to the thing. Shit. This isn't the first time I've picked you up in a prison cell, Blackwall. I'm gonna keep calling you Blackwall because I think you're lying to save a life. Rainier, eh?
I didn't take Blackwall's life.
Can I say anything?
I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
You saved that man. That took courage.
Courage? I killed innocent people. Destroyed Mornay's life and the lives of others like him. One moment of courage will not make up for that. Why are you here?
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
And now you're running away.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Yes.
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing. A waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valshavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Not saying I disagree, but Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
No one should have died for me. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed. Why?
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question, just as your men trust you.
Armies are weapons. Weapons don't wield themselves.
Weapons don't have lives, families, dreams. An army is not just a weapon.
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men have been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue. But you're right. There was no need for what I did.
That's all for now.
Alright, Cullen. Help me fix this. We're not letting a good man die for
Have
this.
Liliana's report on Tom.
He may have done bad things, but he can do better. He's already done so much.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind, he had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Alright. So I'm saving an ally from the gallows. Pretty! Pretty! So pretty! God fucking darn it, Blackwall! Rainier, couldn't you just have left well enough alone? God damn, now I have to waste resources on this. Fine, quest map. Well, I guess they're not technically wasted when I actually want to do it, but still! Let's go to the war table. Get this guy out of the mess he created himself. He has a good sword arm, I need that one. Ah, gee. Josie, you gotta help me out here. You're the most intelligent person in this entire madhouse.
Reach the climax.
No deaths at any cost, eh?
This could be serious.
shouldn't have brought Cole. I shouldn't have brought Cole, that poor boy. I know he's more than just a boy, but... oh, gee. He wasn't meant to see executions. He's barely sane as it is. If you think it worthwhile, we can have Tom Rayner, previously known to us as Blackwall, released from the Valerio prison in which he awaits justice. Keep in mind, Inquisitor, that he is wanted in LA for the massacre which claimed the lives of Lord Vincent Callier, general and staunch ally of Celine and all of Callier's family. I'll leave this in your hands. I can request a special dispensation from the Elysian throne allowing Tom Rayner to be transferred to the Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after Halam Shiral, they owe us a favor. Two problems, one solution. There was a traitor to our cause, a man similar in build and appearance to Rainier. We bind him, gag him, and have him take Rainier's place. He is condemned instead, and the world believes Rainier has paid the price. We can storm the prison with a small force and take Rainier into our custody. Warriors, prison guards will oppose us. We should be prepared for casualties. Sorry, Ole, but this dispensation came, few questions asked. What passed in Halam Shiral is fresh in their minds. Rainier awaits your judgment. Gee. I know just the people to inform. With the application of some political pressure, your point can easily be made. News of your support for Cassandra has made its way to the clerics requested in the clan cathedral. Inquisitor, just how much you influence that decision remains to be seen. Okay. According to Dorian, it might be possible to discover who Corinthius once was. Knowing he was human could make him less attracted to Ventus, so as to think of him as a god. Bribe the man with gifts and favors. This is normal for Tevinder and what he expects. Go around him. I can send an to infiltrate the archive and find what we need. Men like this respond to one thing, threats. He knows who you are and doesn't want to be your enemy.
Let's see what we have. At your service.
Josephine goes to put this wall thing that's being over her head for a moment. Protect Valgamort from Darkspawn. The Darkspawn of Valgamort have been slain, but it remains unclear what brought these creatures to the surface. There's no obvious sign, and I'm concerned what they might still pose a danger.
Inquisitor.
Alright. Colin, go take care of it. Wait, wasn't there still things to do in, oh well. Let's go judge... Wait. Wait a minute. There was a thing over here. We've gained access to a number of private libraries and archives. No information on Corypheus. Unfortunately, however, we did find this fascinating treatise. Our agents entered Lord Enzo's home, where they discovered several pieces of correspondence connecting Enzo to the Venatori. Okay. He's going down. Let's go judge Blackwall then, I guess. There's still operations available. First I have some judging to do. Run here.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. What did you have to do to release me?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out there who owe the Inquisition.
And what happens to the reputation the Ambassador has so carefully cultivated? The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
Once the world is back to normal, no one will even remember this.
I'll remember. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
It probably would. Sorry for making you go through this black wall, but I need your sword arm. Alright. Consequences of Blackwall's Lie operation available. Should probably go take a look at that. Jesus Christ, all this shit pouring down my neck. Playing a freaking BioWare game is like taking care of a freaking kindergarten full of kids who have weird problems. Well, I fixed your boo-boo. The Iranian fine handle. The issue of Tom Rainier has been settled, but his deception has had far-reaching consequences. Had we not used the Grey Warden treaties, we might not have found ourselves in so awkward a position. As it is, I receive daily messages from all quarters demanding we take reparations. We must do something. I'm sorry, did we embarrass a Duchess at the Survey by stepping on her gown, or was the sky torn open and Haven beset by ancient Darkspawn Magister? We needed the goal. We needed the men. You would have persuaded someone to part with them with or without the treaties. We are not making reparations for doing what we had to do. What no one else could have done, don't forget, we're now allied with the Wardens. If we had no authority to conscript before, we do now. Jesus Christ, Colin. Yes, please. Some goddamn honesty in this shit. Cold ass, hard asses, fucking honesty about all this shit. The world is about to fucking end. I do not have time to deal with nobles and their
We've an
problems.
interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. it may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
Tell these petitioners Andraste said she cares for us, always, as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Val Royo.
Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching this episode of Fuck My Place. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you join next time for more shenanigans. Until then, bye!